It seems every few weeks we get another dose of racial politics at the presidential level.
Barack Obama is the first African-American president, okay? Is there going to be a reluctance on the part of the voters and the political community that talks politics as we get into November about dumping the first African-American president? Is that going to be something that just ratchets people? Wait a minute here. This guy's going to knock out the first guy who ever got aboard?
Joining us now in Miami, the purveyor, Bernard Goldberg.com, Mr. Goldberg. All right, so I don't know. I thought Barack Obama ran a very worthy campaign in 2008. He didn't get into the racial stuff at all. Wanted to stay away from him. McCain respected that. And we just, it's like, you know, Michael Corleone. Just when I thought I was out, they dragged me back in. Why?
Right.
Why are they doing it?
Right. So you want to know why?
Yes.
And the answer really, Bill, is pretty simple. It's because he's a liberal, and like many liberals, he's obsessed with race. Ann Coulter was right when she said the two groups in America that are obsessed with race, that see everything through a racial filter, are skinheads and liberals. I mean, it's true. Now, let me give you a little background on Chris Matthews and why I say that he's obsessed with race. In 2010, after Barack Obama delivered the State of the Union message, Chris Matthews went on the air and said, and this is a verbatim quote, "I forgot he was black tonight for an hour." He forgot Barack Obama was black. About the Tea Party, he said, and again, a verbatim quote, "They're all white, all of them. Every single one of them is white." And never mind that that's factually incorrect. What if it were true? There's no crime about being white. Then, when Barack Obama ran for president in 2008, Chris Matthews said, quote, "This gets very ethnic, but the fact that Barack Obama is good at basketball doesn't surprise anybody." Thank God, Bill, you didn't say that. Now, here's the point. Actually, the question he raised, will there be reluctance to toss Barack Obama out because he's black? It's not a bad question. And you and I could have that discussion. But when someone who is obsessed with race, like Chris Matthews apparently is, when he brings that question up, I'm wondering if he's really saying that Barack Obama should not be tossed out precisely because he's the first black president. I don't know if he means that,
I wouldn't
but
have
I have every right to wonder if he means that.
I wouldn't have the discussion with you about the question of whether Barack Obama should lose his job because of race, because it's a speculative question and nobody can know. We know that there are certain people who vote for Barack Obama because he's black, and there are certain Americans who vote against him because he's black. I think those numbers are small, but we know they're there, and otherwise it really doesn't matter. And you made an interesting point. If I had said about the basketball, when I asked Barack Obama in the Super Bowl interview, I said, "Are you a football guy? Do you follow football?" I was immediately branded a racist by Media Matters. Because I was asking him whether he followed football or not. How am I supposed to know?
I know.
You know, that was a racist question. But it's so, I don't know why this conversation has to center around a man's color at all, ever. I don't think it should. He should be elected or defeated based on his record. That's it.
Every reasonable person agrees with that, but you asked the question, why is he bringing it up? Liberals, many of them, not all of them, but many of them are obsessed with race. They see everything through a filter of race. So in 2008, there were articles that said, if Barack Obama loses, there's only one reason: racism in America. Now there's a suggestion, if he's not reelected, it could be because of, because of racism in America.